Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome to Natural Soul. I basically do nursing content, lifestyle, and all that good stuff. I really don't really have a niche. I do a lot of nursing videos, but I like to do lifestyle as well. I like to do a lot of stuff, but like I said, you'll find a lot of content about nursing here. But yeah, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do post new content. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about nursing. I left something in the community tab. I asked what would you like for me to make a video on, and someone said pros and cons of long-term care. I probably already done this video, but I'm gonna do it again because when y'all ask, I try to put the content out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, let's go with the cons first. Okay, so the first con that I have is you get burned out easily. It's very easy to get burned out in long-term care because it's routine. You're doing the same thing over and over. You're seeing the same faces, and yeah, sometimes you just tend to get tired of that, and that causes you to be burned out. So it's good if you work part-time or agency, or work part-time at 2 different facilities, so you won't get burnt out and tired of one place, because it's easy to get burnt out, like I said. And I have my notes, of course. Another con that I have is the nurse to patient ratio is high. You tend to have 30 plus residents. I've worked at some facilities where I had like 15 to 25, but most of the times you're gonna have 30 plus, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So that's a con. It is too much, but like I said, that's just how it is. Another con that I have is you have to deal with more dementia and mental patients. So if you don't like that type of vibe, I don't advise you to work long-term care, because you're going to have some dementia patients and you're going to feel like you are babysitting, like I stated in a previous video. And if you haven't seen the previous video, please go ahead and check that out. I'll post it in the cards. But yeah, you're going to deal with a lot of dementia patients. You're going to deal with a lot of people wanting to try to escape, thinking they have a job to go to, and you have to keep them by your car all the time. You're going to have some that are fall risk, and they think they still can walk and go do this and go cook and all that good stuff. They revert back to their childhood, their younger days. So if you don't think that's something you can deal with, don't even do long-term care. And you're going to have a lot of mental patients in there as well. Some long-term care facilities have that side where they have like the mental patients, but sometimes they're all intertwined with each other, and that's just what you have to deal with. Another con I have is short staff. Why? I don't know, but a lot of people don't like to work long-term care, maybe because of all the other cons that I've mentioned. But you find yourself working short staff a lot. A lot of people call in. They don't have a lot of people quit, and that makes your nurse to patient ratio go up even higher, because if it's between you and 2 nurses and y'all have 60 patients on the hall, 62 patients on the hall, okay, y'all gonna have 31 residents apiece. But if you have 3 nurses, then you'll have like 20-something residents apiece. But being that you are short staffed, can't split it up like that. It'll be good, but you can't do it because you ain't got enough people. So short staff is an issue. Another con is they ask you to do too much on top of what you already have to do. So they want you to take care of your resident, watch your resident, monitor them, make sure they don't fall, make sure they don't escape, make sure they don't get into anything, pass their medications, document on them, help the aides with passing trays sometimes, because sometimes it's not enough aides. Sometimes you have to change them, sometimes you have to help them to the bathroom. got to keep the med room clean, the nurse station clean. Your carts got to stay up to par. It's just a lot of stuff that you as one person have to do. Well, not just one person, because you have different nurses that come in at different times, but I'm just saying as a nurse, period, you have a lot of roles to fulfill. So yeah, they ask for a lot, and the pay don't even be that much. It be more than like other places, but it's not enough for all the stuff that you have to do. Another con is you have a lot of documentation to do. You have to document on a lot. You have to document incident reports. You have to document your, of course, your daily documentation. You got to document food intake. If they fall, then there's some more documentation. Or they go to appointment, there's more documentation. They're on antibiotics, there's more documentation. You might have to do this at the hospital or any other nursing setting, but I know in long-term care, you have to do all of this documentation. And it's a lot. It is a lot of documentation. It takes up a lot of time. Sometimes people stay at like 2 hours over just to document because it's hectic. It's a lot of documentation. So that's another con, and that's all of the cons that I have. I'm sure it's a lot more, but that's all I'm going to talk about today, and that's all I have for today. Now, let's go to the pros. Okay, I hope I'm not talking too fast. Oh, my legs sleep. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my legs sleep. Okay, so let's move on to the pros. The first pro that I have is it's easy to catch on because you establish a routine and you're doing the same thing over and over. So it's really easy to catch on to your job. Yeah. You go in every day, you see the same people. You already know what's what. The only thing different is maybe they'll start on like antibiotics. Maybe somebody will fall or something and it'll change it up, or you'll get some new residents, you'll have to do admission or something like that. But for the most part, it's routine and you'll catch on pretty easy. So that's a pro. Another pro is you get familiar with your patients, your residents really easy because you see them all the time. They don't change unless someone passes away or someone gets transferred to another facility, or if you get someone new. So it's easy to catch on to them, know what they like, know their routine, know when to give them their medications and all of that. So if you're the type of person that's hard to adapt to change, long-term care is good because you see the same people. And yeah, you can do it in your sleep. So yeah, that's a pro. And then the next thing that I have is routine, not too much change, and it's basically the same thing that I just said in the other two. So yeah, let's move on to the next pro that I have is you can level up quick. So often in long-term care, they have positions open like supervisor position, wound care nurse, staff coordinator, and things like that. So if you feel like you don't want to do bedside nursing anymore, they always have other positions in-house, and they normally have other positions besides that, and they like to hire in-house before they go outside looking for other candidates. So that's another pro. If you want to kind of stick around at the same job and just do different things and not go look for another job, that's a pro. They do like to hire in-house most of the time. They do that at long-term care. I haven't seen a facility that doesn't do that. So yeah, if you get burnt out with bedside nursing, you can always do something different in long-term care. Because if you've been following me for a while, at one facility I was bedside and then I transitioned to supervisor. I mean, it wasn't all that and a bunch of cookies or nothing like that, but I did level up to supervisor position, and I was still doing bedside because they were short staffed. So just go watch my last video, okay? Another pro is you learn your medications pretty easily because you are dealing with the same medications a lot. So you learn those meds, you know what they're used for, you know the side effects and all of that good stuff, because you have to deal with the same medications a lot. A lot of people take the same medication. So you just get more familiar with your medications. And it's just a good place to start off at because of that reason, because you get to, you know, get familiar with just the whole nursing scene, period. You get familiar with that in long-term care. So that's a pro. And I highly recommend working long-term care within your first year or two of nursing for these reasons, because you get familiar with how to be a nurse, and then you can venture out and do whatever you want to do. But if you want to jump off the ship swimming, go right ahead. Go to a hospital. I honestly would try everything, because everything is different and you just get to experience a lot. So don't limit yourself to long-term care, but they do have a lot of pros. Yeah. The next thing I can say about long-term care, as far as the pay, is better than the hospital for LPNs and also RNs. So if pay is a thing that you're looking for, definitely start off there. They do pay more than, like I said, the hospital. I'm not sure about home health, but I'm sure home health pays a lot as well, but I don't know, but I think that they do. So like I said, I know long-term care pays well for LPNs, excuse me, ma'am, for LPNs and RNs. So that's a pro. And that's all the pros that I have. I don't know if the pros outweigh the cons. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just about one. I mean, I can go on and on with this list, but for the most part, these are the pros and the cons, y'all. The major ones. If you want to add on, feel free to add on in the comment section. And if you made it to this part of the video, please leave me a yellow heart to let me know that you did make it to the end of the video. Now, I'm not going to end it here. Of course, y'all know I got to go over to the garden and see what we can get today from the garden. So yeah, let's go do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the pros and the cons. Leave me some more topics in the comment section, and if you would like to elaborate on this video, please feel free to do so. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the garden. Ooh, child. Hey.
Doing your video?
We about to go to the garden.
You doing your video? You doing your video?
Not yet. I did not see anything to pick right now. It might be some hiding, so just gonna show y'all these watermelons. They are so freaking cute. I seen another one, but I gotta find it. I need to pull some of these freaking weeds. Look at this one. It got bigger since the last video. They are so cute.
It's big.
Yes. The cucumber vines are growing, y'all, everywhere. They are all out here. We got some cucumbers, but I'm gonna let this one get a little bigger. We are pickling some today. Making some homemade pickles, so I'm excited about that. It's none to pick right now. I don't see any. have one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. You can add that to the collection. And I might insert a clip of the pickle. So yeah, that concludes the video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the pros and the cons and the little snippet of the garden. Y'all leave some more comments. Let me know what y'all want me to make a video on so I can, you know, keep putting out content for you guys. I do have some exciting things that I have coming to this channel. Y'all gotta excuse me. I ate a piece of mint. But yeah, I have some exciting things coming to this channel, but you know, not right now. But y'all gotta stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure the notification bell is turned on to all. And yeah, y'all have a blessed and beautiful, wonderful day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay?